Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you the Hot Wheels Entertainment Series Mix number 4 here in 2022. Pretty neat set, a cool new casting in here, as well as some familiar ones, and one that is looking to be identical to a prior release, all the way down to the packaging and the toy number. So first up is the Porsche 911 Turbo 930, and this is the Cyberpunk 2077 car, and this is the new casting I was telling you about, and very cool casting. Definitely goes well with all of the 911 Turbo and 930 stuff that has already come out, but yeah, brand new casting, very cool looking. Next up, we have the Mercedes-Benz Unimog U1300L. This is the box truck version of the Unimog, and it is in a Jurassic World mobile veterinary unit deco. Next is the very cool Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6. This is the second release of this casting, and it is finished in a Forza Horizon 5 deco. Love that car. Up next is the Grumman F14 Tomcat in the Top Gun livery, and this is the one that I was telling you about that is, at least so far, appearing to be identical to the original release of this that came out last year. So we'll grab that one and double check it once we get this out of the package, but it does look to be the same as that original release. Finally, the very cool Deadpool scooter. This is the second release of this casting, done in a yellow this time, and just love it with him upside down on the artwork here on the card. Very cool. I am a huge Deadpool fan, so this is definitely one that I was looking for. So there's the basics of the Hot Wheels Entertainment Mix-4 for 2022. Let's get these things opened up and check out the details. Well, with all of these Hot Wheel Entertainment and pop culture sets coming out this year, being made in Indonesia, it's making the cutting the blister a little more challenging. The plastic is definitely thicker on these blister packs compared to the Malaysia and Thailand stuff that we see as recent as last year. And so hopefully that means a lot less broken blisters from packaging. Anyway, let's get into the details, starting off with the first car in this series, and it is the awesome Porsche 911 930. And, you know, Hot Wheels has done quite a few Porsche 911s over the years, and a few 930s actually too. There was the original one that came out, I believe it was in the 80s. It's a slant nose design, and then they did another 930 Turbo in the 100% line. Very, very cool detailed car. But obviously much different casting than this one. But this is very cool. It's brand new casting for 2022. And it is modeled after a 1977 Porsche 911 930. And the 930 name really wasn't on the car. It's more of a code name for those that don't know, as the higher output turbo version of the 911. And it had a single turbo, air-cooled 3-liter flat 6 in it. Porsche kind of has done that over the years, calling the car one thing, but then the code name is something else. Example would be the Porsche 944 Turbo was the code name Porsche 951. So anyway, this particular car is modeled after the car in the Cyberpunk 2077 video game. Now, I'm not a gamer, so I don't really know all the details. about that, just what I've read a little bit online. Anyway, very cool design, and definitely had to have this as a new casting. So it is finished in metal flake silver on the front, and then you've got a metal flake gray or kind of a dark green on the rear, and it's got a red metal flake red stripe on the sides, with a white stripe there as well, adding some nice contrast. And then you got a lot of little decals and tampos everywhere that I go with the video game, and I don't really know the reference, but it's also got a black over white Porsche script on the windshield. You got yellow painted headlights, detailed emblems, marker lights. You've got some license plates and detailed taillights as well. It has a black interior. It has tinted windows. It has a gloss black painted metal Indonesia base. And the wheels are chrome rim black LW5 Rail Riders. Love that car. That is definitely going into the top collection of Porsche stuff. Next up, the Mercedes-Benz Unimog U1300L. This is the box truck version, and it is finished in a mobile veterinary unit with the Jurassic Park theme on it. Finished in kind of a drab gloss gray. And you've got blue and red and white and black, tampos here on the sides with the red and white striping on the lower part. It also has some detailed emblems on the front grille, as well as detailed doors that do not open on the back. It has a black interior. It has a tinted windshield. It has a gloss black painted metal Indonesia base. And the wheels are black off-road RRA Rail Riders. Next up, the very popular Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6, and this is a great car. This is the second release of this car. As you know, it debuted in the Modern Classics series last year. This is a nice looking deco. It's finished in a Forza Horizon 5 livery here. It's finished in white, and it's got some orange and black stripes down the side, a black number 6 Forza number plate, some sponsor decals. You got black Forza on the roof, orange windshield banner, carbon fiber hood, and then very, very detailed headlights, grille, emblems, same thing on the back, and you've got a California license plate that says Gamer. It has a black interior. It has dark tinted windows. This one has a matte black metal Indonesia base. And this one's got kind of a new wheel design that has just recently come out, and it's black RR Euro Rail Riders. They kind of look like a lace wheel, but a little bit different there. Anyway, great car. Definitely, probably the car everybody's really going after in this series, but I kind of like this 930 Porsche a little bit better. All right, next is the Grumman F14 Tomcat, and this was the one that I mentioned in the beginning that I thought was going to be identical to the prior release that came out last year in the Entertainment series. In fact, it even has the same toy number, GRL 62, as that original release. But as I mentioned before, these are made in Indonesia, and I have the original release of this jet right here, and it is made in Thailand. So they are completely different, and even if you look at it, they have a different shade of the gray as well. It's just a little bit lighter of a gray on this Indonesia release. But all the tampo placement, everything else about the airplanes are identical, but yep, the new one is made in Indonesia. So it's finished in your typical military gray. And you have your typical U.S. Navy deco going on here. And a quick note, when I first saw these come out, I thought that they modeled the airplane after the one that was used in Top Gun Maverick, the movie that just came out. And but it's not. It actually looks like it is modeled after the original movie because it has Maverick and Goose tampos here on the side. So a little bit interesting. As you know, this one also has the swept wings that will pop open and go back like that. And that's about it. As I said, made in Indonesia, no wheels. So at least it's good to know that even though it's very, very similar, there is a difference there for you diehard collectors that must have every version ever made. Finally, we have the Deadpool scooter. I absolutely love this. As I've mentioned before, I'm a huge Deadpool fan. This is the second release of this scooter. Check out my other video on the first release. And this one is finished in yellow. So this one does not go with any movie theme, because he rode a red one in Deadpool 2. But this one has this incredible, it's hard not to laugh, tactical chimney delivery deco on it. And it's got blood splattered on it, is what it looks like. It's hilarious. On the back, you got De Guardia, Toda La Mocha. And then, of course, on the sides of the fenders, you have the Deadpool logo on there. But it's finished in yellow, as I said. It's got a red seat, gray handlebars, and then it's got this kind of Italian-looking striping on the front fender in green, white, and red, as well as on the sides of the back fenders and on the back. You also have a detailed tail lamp back there. The base is the same as the rest of the body. It's yellow painted metal made in Indonesia. And you have chrome RR MC5 wheels. Well, that wraps up all the details on Hot Wheels Entertainment Mix number 4 for 2022. Definitely a couple of very highly sought after castings in this set, and some of the rest of them maybe not so much, but at least they're all pretty much either fantasy or definitely good movie castings. So for me, it's a win. All 5 of them are going into my collection. Well, hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully it helps you fill in the details for your database. As always, I really appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching, and tune in and subscribe for more videos still to come. Cheers, everyone.